Do you know what else is really bad about this whole situation? The thing that is the most disgusting thing about this whole thing with Christopher Black and Martin Arce and Adelina Bond and San Taro and Awakening to Spirit and Voitra Voyage and Nikki Barney Mustafi and Courtney Doak and Michelle Grant and all the rest of them is that they knew that Martin was going to break up with me. The whole time they knew that Martin was going to leave. Christopher Black knew that Martin was going to ring my son, tell him he loved him, pick out Christmas presents, and then break up with me at the exact same time he was talking to my son. Chris knew. Our little boy, my little boy, and he's not ours anymore, he's mine. My children are mine. My children will never be Christopher Black's ever again. They don't even want his last name. That's how much they hate him. That's how despicable these people are, is that I'm trying not to... My little boy had a nervous breakdown after this. He was so devastated. He loved Martin more than anything in the world. During this whole experience over the last couple of days, all he keeps saying is, do you know what? Martin was a better dad to me than my own father. And then they both shat on him. And when he left, Gabriel was so distraught and so heartbroken. He had like a breakdown. He wasn't eating, he wasn't sleeping, he kept sitting at the table with his hands in his head, and I was really worried. And I thought Chris was helping me help Gabriel heal. And the whole effing time, that little prick, that devious, dark, satanic little man of a boy knew the whole time. And he sat there and let his little boy have a heartbroken, nervous breakdown the whole time, knowing it was going to happen. Those two men broke my boys on purpose, knowing it was going to happen. And these are supposed to be divine beings. Every single one of those people knew my sons were about to have their hearts ripped out of their chest. Tell me that isn't a child sacrifice. And they're supposed to be divine beings. And they knew. And he sat there at the dinner table watching my little boy cry, watching my little boy unable to eat, distancing himself, isolating himself, locking himself away. He was so devastated. And Christopher Black knew it. And he's writing children's books and working for Lego. And letting people think that Adelina Bond is some earth angel and she's creating some miracle to turn him into a gentleman. And the whole time it was staged. The whole thing, it was staged. That reading she did where she says about he's been leaving clues for her in the future from the past, that's me she's talking about. She literally is trying to take my life. They've tried to steal my entire life. She's tried to make out she's a time jumper and that she's been leaving clues for my ex-husband to find her so that they could have some big miraculous like aha moment, and the whole time it was staged because they were copying my time jumping abilities. How disgusting is that? Knowing they were going to rip the hearts out of two little boys' chests. That's a child sacrifice. In the eyes of God, that's a child sacrifice. And now they've done it 3 times. They've sacrificed the hearts of my children 3 times, their own father. That's how little disregard he has for his children. This whole time he knew that his children's hearts were about to be ripped out of their chest because they didn't expect me to not care. They expected me to get up and down and start like having some big internet rage, but I didn't because I knew what was coming because I'm a time jumper and I see it. You know, but what I didn't think was that whole time when I thought Chris was helping me heal my little boy's broken heart, the whole time he was one of the reasons why he had the breakdown and why it was trashed. So if you people think that they're divine beings, then God have mercy on your souls because he doesn't have mercy on theirs now.